He's not your doctor anymore. Your doctor died, remember?
We shouldn't be here. Something terrible's going to happen.
The walls! They're coming out of the walls!
Who are you? Answer truthfully, and your lives will be spared.
We believe the disease is highly contagious. As such, we cannot permit you to wander amongst us. You must be quarantined.
If we are to endure, we cannot tolerate any rivals. Kill her. There can be only one ruler.
When we first landed here, it was before the dawn. We sent out a survey team, and they didn't come back. When it came light, we sent out a second team, which discovered their bodies. Or what remained of their bodies.
You are the last of your order to survive. Perhaps you would like to plead for clemency?
Just kill me, just as you killed my brothers and sisters.
I've always feared letting my companions down. It's given me something to live up to. I have brought death into your lives. I have caused you suffering.
Just how many lives has the Doctor saved?
Trillions! The Doctor prevented the heat death of the universe!
You've all faced your fears. It's time I faced mine.
Hi everyone, TARDIS Go123 here, and today I'm going to be doing the first half of my review of the 5th Doctor box set. So we're going to be reviewing the first story in that box set, and that is Psychodrome. So I thought I'd take a little bit of a break from the 4th Doctor adventures now that we're halfway through. And since this is probably the most anticipated release of August, I thought I'd go and review this. So yeah, let's jump right into Psychodrome. It's a very interesting story, and of course, it is the return of Matthew Waterhouse as Adric. So he's finally agreed to do some Big Finish stories, and on the extra disc, 5th disc, where it's got all the behind the scenes stuff, he goes into a little bit of detail about why he wanted to do that. So I won't talk about that too much. But basically, this story is set right after Castrovalva. So it's kind of like, it's basically them, the characters getting to know each other. It's a real character piece, and it's quite literally based around the characters. And I won't go into any more detail than that because it's a great story to watch. It's a treat to listen to. I said watch earlier, I meant listen to. Sorry. And I think Jonathan Morris has created a really good story here, and a really interesting story, and I think it definitely does warrant being listened to more than once. I've listened to it twice now, and I picked up quite a bit of stuff in the second listen than I had in the first. So yeah, I think it's got that going for it. It really is a CD that deserves to be listened to more than once. And it's got loads of kind of like references and foreshadowing and backshadowing. Backshadowing, is that a word? It's got loads of callbacks, I guess. So you've got a lot of stuff going on in there, and you even have one subtle call forward or foreshadow, which relates to the new series, and it is very subtle, and it's nothing kind of like specific, but you'll probably know what I'm talking about if you listen to it, or you'll know it when you listen to it about what it is. And it relates to the 5th Doctor in this, and that's all I'm going to say really. But it's a very interesting story to listen to. I think it's got a lot of mystery going on. You don't really know what's going on for a lot of it. The first half especially. Unfortunately, when you get into the second half, and mainly the last episode, when kind of like the mystery's gone, it more just becomes very simple, and unfortunately because of that, it does become a little bit tedious, and it loses its direction really, I think, is the problem with it. So yeah, that's quite a bad point to it. Matthew Waterhouse as Adric returning. Adric is a character who gets a lot of kind of like stick from some fans. There's some fans who love him, and there are some fans who absolutely hate him. But here he does a good job, I think, and it's really all about the characters getting to know each other, and you have an interesting thing going on between him and Tegan about how Tegan doesn't really like him that much and whatnot. And I can't really go into too much detail without ruining much of the story, but it really is good. And you get to see kind of like each of their fears personified, including the Doctor's. And yeah, so it's got a lot going for it. It's all set, in fact no, I won't say that, sorry. But yeah, there's definitely a lot going on. The soundscape is very well done. And yeah, there are a lot of actors doubling up in this one, or tripling up rather, in some cases. But you know, I think you understand why when you reach the end of it. But you know, I think it works very well as well. So yeah, unfortunately it's a bit like, it's got quite a lot of similarity to Castrovalva in some places, which is quite unfortunate because this story being set right after Castrovalva, it makes you think that it's a little bit tedious, I guess, and that it shouldn't really be there. But at the same time, you know, it's the characters getting used to each other and the characters getting to know each other. And I think for that reason it is a very enjoyable story and a very good character piece, I guess. So yeah, overall I think I'd give this an 8, maybe a 9 out of 10. I think I'll stick with 8. It's got some scary moments, but that's more Iterations of I, that's the scary one. But this one is more of an enjoyable mystery one. And yeah, so thank you for watching this video, everyone. And next week, or in a couple of days rather, I'll be reviewing Iterations of I, which is the second story in this box set. So thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you all next time. Bye, everyone.